Hello and welcome. This is Africa in 10 minutes, where we bring to you trending business news from around the continent this week, courtesy Footprint to Africa. I am Mike Mesikeno and it's great to have you on the show. Let's take a look at the highlights for this week. Tanzania seeks contractor for new natural gas pipeline to neighboring Uganda. Ghana targets new value-added fiscal regime for minerals sector to give country maximum benefit. Salim Kenya names new group CEO as financial services firm pushes on with 5-year growth strategy. French utility firm Engr to build 8 hybrid solar power plants in Gabon and save the country 1 million liters of fuel oil per year. World Rugby looks to capitalize on Africa's lucrative sports industry following Nielsen report highlighting the sector's continued growth. And digital security company Gemalto looking to grow its presence in Africa's mobile money markets. And the news in detail. Tanzania state-owned Petroleum Development Corporation has said it wants to build a pipeline to pump natural gas to neighboring Uganda. The pipeline, which will start from Tanzania's capital Dar es Salaam through Tanga port on the Indian Ocean and to Mwanza, a port on Lake Victoria before crossing the border to Uganda, is seen as a major step in the two East African countries' economic cooperation. According to the Petroleum Development Corporation, a contractor is to be hired to conduct a feasibility study to ascertain current and future natural gas demand by identifying all potential customers. Ghana will soon introduce a new fiscal regime for the mineral sector to ensure that the country derives a maximum benefit from the extractive sector, Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has said. The new regime is part of what the Vice President describes as a paradigm shift from raw mineral export to value addition and utilization of minerals for holistic and national development. We have not really benefited from the extraction of our natural resources, and it is for this reason that we need, especially in the area of our minerals, to bring a new paradigm, a new thinking into how as a country we can benefit from our mineral resources, the Vice President noted. Sanlam Kenya, a listed non-bank financial services firm, has announced the appointment of Mr. Patrick Tumbo as the firm's Group Chief Executive Officer with immediate effect. Mr. Tumbo takes over from Mugo Kibati, who left the company to pursue other interests. George Kuria, Sanlam General Insurance Chief Executive Officer, has been the acting GCEO for the past 6 months. The new GCEO is expected to continue the implementation of Sanlam's 5-year strategic plan, an ambitious growth scheme that was confirmed prior to his appointment. In May 2018, Sanlam Kenya announced that the firm was banking on revamped marketing and sales efforts to capture a bigger market share of the country's untapped customer base. Engr, a French multinational electric utility company, has signed an agreement with Gabonese financial institution to grow its presence in Africa's mobile money markets to deploy 8 hybrid solar power plants in Gabon to a combined capacity of 2.2 megawatts. The new deal between these organizations now means that solar energy can be used in 8 locations in Gabon that are currently supplied by oil-fired thermal power stations. Construction is set to begin in a few weeks. The project will contribute to the Gabonese Republic's proactive policy of using renewable energy, which included the use of solar and hydropower. It will also increase the country's energy capacities and save Gabon 1 million liters of fuel oil per year, or 2,600 tons of CO2, and reduce generation costs by 30%. World Rugby, the world governing body for the sport of rugby union and rugby sevens, is planning to capitalize on Africa's lucrative sports industry following a Nielsen report revealing that the sport has a quickly expanding fan base. World Rugby organizes the Rugby World Cup every 4 years, the sport's most recognized and most profitable competition. The event serves as an opportunity for private companies to showcase their products and services through advertisement and marketing strategies. It also helps build up the economy of its host nations by attracting increased spending among fans and boosting tourism revenue. The 2023 World Cup will, for instance, bring in 27.3 billion rands, which is about $2 billion, in direct and indirect economic spin-offs for South Africa, according to auditing firm Grant Thornton, the world's 6th largest professional services network of independent accounting and consulting member firms. Gemalto, a leading multinational digital security company, is looking to strengthen its influence in Africa's mobile money markets. The organization, which is based in North Holland in the Netherlands, is planning to capitalize on Africa's ever-growing financial technology sector. In a statement issued this August, the firm expressed its interest in a number of key markets, including Kenya and South Africa. Africa's digital economy will be built on mobile platforms, creating exciting opportunities for far-sighted mobile operators to play a key role in the continent's digital revolution, said Sherry Zame, Gemalto's Senior Vice President for the Internet of Things in the Commonwealth of Independent States, Middle East and Africa region. On that note, we draw the curtain on this week's episode of Africa in 10 minutes. Let's take a recap of the stories. Tanzania seeks contractor for new natural gas pipeline to neighboring Uganda. Ghana targets new value-added fiscal regime for minerals sector to give country maximum benefit. Salim Kenya names new group CEO as financial services firm pushes on with 5-year growth strategy. French utility firm Engr to build 8 hybrid solar power plants in Gabon and save the country 1 million liters of fuel oil per year. World Rugby looks to capitalize on Africa's lucrative sports industry following Nielsen report highlighting the sector's continued growth. And digital security company Gemalto looking to grow its presence in Africa's mobile money markets. You can send in questions, make comments, and keep up with the news on our various social media channels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and connect with us on LinkedIn. Visit www.footprint to Africa, where these stories were called from. Footprint to Africa, business news made in Africa by Africans.